teacher friends, good to see you today. I hope you're having a spooky day. Actually, I hope you're not having a spooky day because it's probably going to be a couple weeks after Halloween before you see this video. So hopefully everything's totally normal and not spooky and you have no monsters or anything that you're dealing with. Let's take a look at a new tool today called Pixton. All right, Pixton is a comic making tool. And we are going to jump over and take a look at that here. So let's take a look at Pixton. Give your students superpowers, turn them into comic creators. Pixton cures classroom boredom and empowers every student by unleashing their artistic. One of my favorite things about a comic creator like this is it helps students who necessarily aren't the most artistically talented, like myself, be able to produce an artistic type project. Comic activities, I think, are awesome activities for students. They are great activities for students to really demonstrate that they have mastered a topic by explaining it through the story of a comic strip. All right, so let's go ahead and sign up for Pixton. Create an account. I am an educator. Going to sign up with my Googles. What would you like to do first? Browse lesson ideas, make a class photo, try the comic maker, or have students make comics. Let's check some of these out. Let's browse lesson ideas. I'm going to right click on that and open it in a new tab, by the way, which you didn't know you can do that. So I'm leaving these choices here for us to come back to. How to teach with comics. All right, so this might be something definitely worth checking out here. STEM, state your case. Students create a comic expressing an opinion and support their opinion. Ooh, that is a very good idea. Students will examine stories to identify how the plot unfolds. What is the ratio? Oh, some math stuff. Students will define the meaning of a ratio and provide several examples. Okay, so definition. Being able to explain vocabulary definitions through a comic strip. That is a great idea. Kind of a new twist on the vocabulary poster idea. They're going to make a comic that explains the central ideas of the text that they read. Love it. Basically, most ideas and concepts that you're teaching in class, there's going to be some way to throw them in to Pixton here and have your students create a comic about it. Make a class photo. What you can do is you can make your little avatar for you as the teacher, and then you'll have your students all make one, and it looks like you'll be able to assemble them into a class photo. That's cool. For us, have students make comics. All right, let's create a class. Pixton usernames, use their Google IDs. Yep, let's do that. Let's have them use their school Google. Okay, so now it's looping us on to make my avatar. All right. Here's your class photo so far. So there we go. We've added our teacher. Your students will appear here when they sign up using the join link. So I've got a link here that I can copy and paste into Google Classroom. And again, it was going to have them sign in with their Google ID. So we'll know who they are and everything. Student join link, there it is right there as well. I can grab it from up there at the top of my little educator classroom dashboard here. There's our class photo. Oh, look, there's different themes for the class. Oh, wow, Picasso. Ooh, frightening. That's cool. Man, that would be something neat maybe to use as your Google Classroom banner image. Let's create a comic here, right? This is the one we started a minute ago, so we'll jump back into it here. Let's see how creating a comic goes. Mountain Lake Cabin. Love it. There we go. I'm going with that. All right, so we got our background here. Let's grab some characters. Oh, look, I can go to my class and I can throw me in there. I can throw myself into the comic. We can change our clothes to any of these outfits. So let's be Captain Crazy Space Villain. Let's go back. Let's add another character. Who is he talking to? He's talking to that weird kid that wears his PJs to school. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I appreciate your bravery, weird kid. I never would have had the courage to wear my pajamas that I love to school. Focus. Oh, look at that. So it's going to kind of change the scene up a little bit. It's going to give us different angles and shots with the same characters in the same scene there. All right, so I got to pick the right character that I want to add words to. Gonna hit add words. Want to make sure this is coming out of him. We have speech, thought, whisper. All right, so his thought is, oh boy, because there's a green kid in pajamas. What's green kid in pajamas gonna say? Let's try the voice recorder here. Hi, Mr. Brown. Great to see you today. Hello, Mr. Brown, he says. Boom. All right, we're going back. We've added words. We can change faces. Actions. Okay, so here's where we can change their body positions and what they're doing. Going with that. Put something in their hands. That's cool. Let's jump back over to PJ's kid. Let's put something in his left hand. Love it. Let's go back to daytime though. And we click done. Let's see if we can change our title up here. Example comic, done. We've saved our comic. All right, so that's how we put together a frame in Pixton for a comic here. And of course we can add more panels. We can add all the comic frames that we need. Let's see. In fact, let's go take a look at pricing and that sort of stuff and see what we find out about Pixton. Annual all access plan for $99 a year for you and your students. I mean, that doesn't sound terrible. Like if you've got some cool ideas and you really want to use this, maybe you want to have your kids do a vocabulary cartoon, every unit. That could be something fun. $99 a year. That might be worth getting your principal to see if they'll spring for that. All content will be unlocked for 7 more days. Okay, so you get 1 week free trial when you first sign up for it. So if you want to give this a test run with your kids, go ahead and sign up for it and assign something there in that first week. Try it out, see how well it goes. If your kids have a blast doing it and you want to reuse this kind of tool more often, it might be something worth signing up for. A lot of cool stuff in there for making neat comics. Love it. That's Pixton. Mr. Brown approved. You guys have a great day.